Did you know that you can be the worst enemy to your peace? Huh. I have lived it today. I tell you, it's been, well, I don't want to say it's been little stuff because it's been all day long stuff, but it's not like I'm going through a trial or something. It's not like when I was dealing with pain and had discouragement for months and weeks on end and had to try to find some peace again. But today has been a day filled with that enemy known as the flesh. I want to share with you what I've been looking at, and that is what the Apostle Paul has in Galatians chapter 5. And starting with verse 1, this is what he says. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. Christ died for us. He died to set us free from sin, death, hell, the grave, the devil. However, we are so connected to the flesh. I mean, we live in the flesh, but we are becoming in bondage again, not to the devil necessarily, but to our flesh, to self, to flesh. And flesh is an enemy. We have three enemies: the world, the flesh, and the devil. And so the devil will also use our flesh against us. So, like, I have had a day where everything has either irritated me, made me angry, taken too long. I've had technology problems. This is my second recording of this. Something is up, with the computer today. It is not going well, and I am so far behind schedule. It's one of those days, friend, and I am not feeling the peace, I'm telling you. But let's look down to what Paul says in verses 16 and 17. He says, "So I say, walk by the Spirit." Okay, Carolyn, that means you need to get over that frustration and that irritation. You need to get the Spirit going because those are not things of the Spirit, but of the flesh. And you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. So if I walk by the Spirit, I won't gratify the desires of the flesh. Okay, that's what I need to try to do. I need to calm down. I just hope this video goes through. For the flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit. Oh, you better believe that. And the Spirit what is contrary to the flesh. They are in conflict with one another, so that you are not to do whatever you want. Oh, believe me, I am fighting that one today. And then if we drop down to verse 22, it's that familiar verse, that says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience." And I'm not going to continue reading because right there we see what we want. We want peace. We want peace, and we don't want the flesh. In order to have peace, we've got to walk by the Spirit and not let the flesh overrule us. I can turn this day around by doing that, but I've got to work at it. And friend, you can turn your day around by working at it too. Now, this is a great segue into our next series, which is Fresh Joy. So look at that. The same thing is true for joy. It is a fruit of the Spirit. Joy and peace, we don't produce them. Life doesn't produce them. Circumstances don't produce them. The Holy Spirit produces them. Just like an apple is produced by an apple tree and an orange by an orange tree. That is how we have joy and peace. Not that the world knows, but that is divine, that Jesus knows, that he gives us, that is produced by the Holy Spirit living within us, and the flesh wants to contradict it. Oh, we've got to get off the flesh and walk by the Spirit, my friend. We've got to control the flesh. Put our flesh in chains and bondage, not ourselves, because we are in bondage to our flesh when we allow it to control us. And that, my friend, is how we can walk in peace and in joy. And I urge you to come join our Facebook group, A Mountain of Faith Women's Ministry, links in the description, so that you can be with us as we celebrate joy in that group during December. Some of this stuff will be here on YouTube, but some will only be in the group. So come join us if you are a lady, and we would love to have you. Also, watch here on YouTube, because I am going to do the 12 Days of Joy beginning December 13th through December 24th through Christmas Eve. And we are going to have 12 days of joy. We're going to do a whole lot more, and fresh joy starts, hey, it starts today, because this message is the same whether you talk about peace or joy. See you guys next week. Oh, always remember, subscribe, comment, and like here on YouTube, please. Thank you.